We've got breaking news out of college basketball where Mark Adams has resigned as Texas Tech head coach. The news comes 3 days after Adams was suspended for making racially insensitive comments towards a player on the Red Raiders basketball team. Adams was the head coach of Texas Tech for just 2 seasons. The Red Raiders were knocked out of the Big 12 tournament on Wednesday night in a loss to West Virginia, likely ending their shot at a bid at the big dance. Let's bring in CBS college basketball analyst Kyle Boone. And Kyle, what does this mean with regards to the Texas Tech men's basketball program moving forward now?
Yeah, they're going to have to make a new head coach hire for this men's basketball program. And this is not the first time this has happened in recent years. Chris Beard was very, very successful at Texas Tech, got the Texas offer and made the jump across the Big 12 to the Longhorns. Mark Adams took over this job. This was the end of his second season and really did a good job in his first year. They went 27-10, built one of the best defenses in all of college basketball. They struggled a little bit this year, and they're not going to make the NCAA tournament, but now puts them in a bit of a pickle. They're going to have to make a new head coaching hire. It felt like they probably nailed the Mark Adams hire, and so now they're having to restart. It's really tough. This is a program that is very proud of their basketball program. They have a lot of resources. This is a very intense fan base, so I think they're going to be able to make a good hire. There's going to be a lot of coaches that'll be really interested in this job, but an unexpected late season move by Texas Tech to move on from Mark Adams.
Kyle, you mentioned Beard, interestingly enough, because he's now the leading candidate to get the Ole Miss job, so timing is interesting with regards to how this played out. But can you see Texas Tech leaning towards an assistant to get their first head job, or perhaps an established coach for this gig?
Yeah, a Chris Beard, Texas Tech reunion would be interesting, but I think Texas Tech fans would wholeheartedly reject that possibility. The name that I think is one to keep in mind is Grant McCasland. He was a longtime Baylor assistant. He's been crushing it at North Texas. He is in line for a major upgrade in his coaching circle this offseason because he's been killing it at North Texas. I would imagine that Texas Tech will go after him and make him a top priority during this round as they look to hire and replace Mark Adams. I don't think they'll have a shortage of programs and places that they can target. This should be a very hot job going into the offseason.
He's a CBS college basketball analyst, Kyle Boone. Kyle, we appreciate the insight. And along those lines, in terms of what Kyle was just talking about, our sources from Matt Norlander tell us that Oral Roberts, Paul Mills, and North Texas Grant McCasland are considered the leading candidates for the opening here at Texas Tech. This was the statement for Mark Adams. My lifelong goal was to help and be a positive influence on my players and be a part of the Texas Tech men's basketball team, Adams said. However, both the university and I believe the incident has become a distraction for the Texas Tech men's basketball team and the university, which I care about so deeply.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.